All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Varcheck. We're going to talk some footy. Once again, I am Taps. Got Drew and Noah with me today. And yeah, we're just going to talk some footy. We're just going to get right into it because, like, just before this, we said we're going to save it for the camera. So we're going to have two topics today, basically. Just going to talk about the transfer market. Season's coming. Some teams have been active early. Some teams have done jack shit. So we're just going to be talking about who we thought won and who has done the most impressive business so far. And then we're going to talk, some CPL, because it's getting into the mist. I think the transfer window is nearly closed in the CPL. Some teams have made moves and now the playoff picture is kind of getting it's getting more clear.
Yeah.
So first things first, we're going to just start it off. Who do you guys think is winning the transfer market so far? The transfer market. Who's winning the transfer window?
Are we talking just Prem or
No, just in general.
Just in general.
I'll say general. Saudi are winning it.
Yeah, Saudi
yeah.
and the MLS. And the MLS is winning. Or Inter Miami. Inter Miami, I guess, is winning. Everyone else in the MLS is about to be losing though.
Yeah. No, let's just do teams.
I mean, I'm biased, but United.
Yeah, United's been.
They get a legit keeper. They get Hoyland. I mean, it's almost done.
Almost there.
Kid looks to be bro. Yes, he made 32 appearances last year. It equals out to 20 full 90 minutes with 9 goals and 4 assists in Serie A. As a 20-year-old striker, as a substitute most of the time, that's nuts.
Yeah, so I think the whole reason why people are saying it's too expensive. I mean, right now we're not even looking at transfer prices because everything's just inflated.
Yeah,
nothing makes sense. But if you look at the transfer itself, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense. I've seen him a couple of times. I think there was a period of time he was on fire, and I think he scored in X amount of games, and I was like, oh, this is a pretty good striker. But then now United got him. Now some people are saying this, some people are saying that. You know what? We're just gonna wait to see the guy kicks the ball. We're gonna see how he's gonna fit. Ten Hag's gonna use him, but
Hoyland versus Haaland. That's all.
That's how you see it around.
That's not a comparison that needs to happen.
No,
it's not. But I've seen it a few times, and it's it's Nordique striker versus Nordique striker.
The only reason
with similar
there's a
names.
Comparison there is because they're both Scandinavian and both their surnames start with H. That's it.
And they're both 6 foot sign.
Yeah, come on, man. They're kind of like the same build too.
6'4".
6'4", and Haaland's what?
I think 6'5", 6'6", something like that.
Nah, I know. You know what?
Hoyland's clear.
Yeah. Okay. You started.
He doesn't have a fake release clause.
You started. Yo, never bet against Haaland. Since Dortmund days, never bet against Haaland. Just
since his Molde days.
Yeah, since when he scored seven.
All he made him the striker he is. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's true. I think so far, I think Aston Villa are winning this. I think Aston Villa are winning.
Diaby's smart business.
It is.
It's
he went for way less than I thought he would.
Right? And I saw the wage and everything. I'm like, dude, what?
I don't.
How?
Some people's scouting teams like Brighton, they're working overtime. They're doing their job, and some other teams are just, I would say they're not doing their jobs. They're a little bit lazy. But Aston Villa, they also got Pau Torres as well, and I think that means Mings is going to drop to the bench. Some people think otherwise. I understand why, but him and Konza in the back. Tielemans is a good backup as well, and if Kamara can stay fit this season, and Douglas Luiz once again, he'll still be here and there.
Yeah.
They got a solid midfield. And Diaby adding to wings, rapid here and there. He does his thing.
And with Watkins, that's
just endless running. It's the
1-2 punch though, because you got Watkins who plays like a hard number 9 role, you might say.
Yeah.
And then I find Diaby with his pace and whatnot, kind of fits, if you will, an 11, maybe a 7-ish.
Yeah, and if Leon Bailey, if he decides to play like how we thought he was gonna play, and even they got Traore back from, I don't even know why they loaned him out. I think they loaned him out to a Turkish team.
Yeah,
but I don't know why. Anyway, he's come back, so they have options now, and they can actually kind of I would say push. They can actually give a bigger push to the top few teams. I think
John Wigan's still there too.
Yeah.
They're gonna finish higher than Spurs.
Yeah, I know. They've got that.
Everyone's going to finish higher than Spurs.
At least they got a trophy the other week.
They
The
did.
one where Charleston scored like a hat trick?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully he scores.
Against
Hopefully he does.
who? What was the team's name? It
don't
sounded like
know.
something like straight out of like a children's game, like backyard soccer.
It was something nuts.
No, yeah, I saw that was like 5, but I think they were like losing like 1-0 and then
They were.
yeah, and they scored. I'm just like, all right, cool. Bet.
Team FC made a post like Tottenham Spurs things basically, and I'm like, if they lose this, I swear to God, no Spurs fans ever gonna recover from that.
No, and then the Harry Kane talk is kind of like cooled down. I think he's just,
Still gonna go to Bayern.
You think so?
Yeah.
and with Mane leaving
Because
too.
the only other club that could go for him realistically is United, and they don't need him.
Not anymore.
Nah, yeah.
I didn't want him in the first place.
No, I wanted
because
someone with a
Levy
little more
wanted
youth.
to sell to a Premier League team. Levy would have been asking like 150 mil, and apparently Kane wants like close to 600K a week. I'm like, no.
No, I get it, but yeah,
No.
he does drop the numbers to, I would say, justify, but at his age and
He's 30 with 1 year left on his contract.
yeah, just let him go. Let him just
80 mil is more than fair.
let him do the farewell tour. I think this year is going to be his farewell tour, and then I think after that, he'll then move on. I would say, yeah, I don't know where to. Don't really care. London is red, so we just keep on moving. Speaking of London is red, we've been splashing the cash.
Yeah.
Splashing all right.
We've been splashing the cash.
Not winning any game. Not winning against United.
Okay, guys. I was always gonna say it's preseason. I'm not gonna make no excuses. We got beat, but I do like to see the aggressiveness. I love Timber. I think is the best signing of the season that we've had.
Oh yeah, because Rice and Havertz are shit.
Okay, well, dang. Relax. Whoa, dang. You know
Havertz,
what?
Havertz is going to get
outbeat
less
the
than
MLS
10 goals
skills
in all
challenge.
competitions.
Okay,
He couldn't even score in the skills
no, but
challenge.
okay. Now let's look at it. He has 2 goals in like 3 games. But okay,
It's preseason, bro.
yeah. Okay, see, this guys, he was just chilling. He was chilling on the skills challenge. You know, we're just gonna go over that. We'll just see where he plays, because I think if he plays right behind the striker, I would still say we need a striker. Then we'll see. I'm just gonna leave it to Arteta, because the idea of him playing like 8 going up and down and like not being the center focus takes a lot of pressure off him, and he can actually make the runs and actually enjoy his game, and like that's what he was playing in Leverkusen. That's why he did so well. Then I also like when he started playing striker for Chelsea, they started doing the same thing for Germany. That's why his form just in a whole just kind of flopped. So we're going to see what happens there. I don't know. I'm excited for it, but we're going to see what happens there. Good transfer window, obviously more expensive than I hoped, but it's good transfer window. I think we could have. I think if we get a striker, then I'm going to be content, and I'm going to say, hey guys, now show me, But right now, hey,
Who would you want as a striker?
I don't know.
And
who's available.
don't say Osimhen, because
No, like who really like realistically is available?
You could get Ivan Toney. He'd come back in January.
Please. No. I would love to get him, but I'm not gonna wait. Like that's just basically you're playing man down.
Play Trossard as a striker. He's better than Jesus.
Trossard is such a baller.
Yeah,
He's been.
I did always rate that transfer, even from like,
for
the last few
something.
seasons. I've rated Trossard as a player, and it's like I've just liked him in Brighton because that's where he quietly went under the radar, and like I felt like I actually knew maybe about a hidden gem in the team, but now everyone knows him, and he's on Arsenal, so now he's never going to be not talked about. Yeah, he's just that good.
Exactly, and it's just like the Diaby transfer. Like they get it for low, and you're just like sitting here, and you're like, why couldn't my team do that? Like I was like with Diaby, I'm just like, I know it's a cheeky 35 mil. Just just drop it. Like I don't know, man. Some people out there, scouts are working hard, and some people scouts out there in Malta just chilling. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Drew, who do you think has won the transfer window? Who do you think is winning the transfer window right now?
I mean, much I hate to praise them, Chelsea's actually doing pretty good right now.
I was gonna say that.
It's kind of a given. It's a cheat code. If I'm not like looking to United, if I'm not making jokes about how the Saudi and the MLS leagues are winning the transfer window by a landslide right now, as much as I hate to praise, give credit where it's due. Chelsea has done good. Nicholas Jackson looks like he's going to be a brilliant signing from Villarreal.
Yeah.
And I mean, Nkunku has been a very bright spot on Leipzig for a while now.
Oh no, yeah.
So And he's already looking good in preseason form. And I mean, the thing about Chelsea players, like superstars coming into that squad, they're usually really slow off the mark. He doesn't seem to be slow off the mark. And him and Jackson kind of already have this like chemistry. So
I've seen
good to see.
I've seen some of the preseason highlights, and even his link up play. It's like with everyone, even the one with the Mudryk goal, like that.
Yeah, that was it. The Mudryk goal.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
That was sick. So hopefully, like him, just like can also like open up other people's play, like take pressure off like Sterling and some of the other guys and their star player Gallagher. You know, take pressure off them. Apparently, he's gonna go also for 40 mil.
You're going to West Ham for 40 mil.
Gallagher?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So the Gallagher project really is over.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing a team like Everton, like who kind of need a player like that, but West Ham are in a better shape, I guess you would say. So
Everton need
I don't know. It'd be nice to see Conor Gallagher trade blue for blue. It's like it never happened. Like he never left.
We'll see. I don't know. I think maybe let him go back to Crystal Palace. Like I don't know.
I wouldn't mind him back in CP. He was good there.
No, he was good there, and I think he felt at home and he played and he was like, they kind of focused. I mean, he played every single game, so he could keep like he's a good player. It's just that he's not the type of player that kind of like fits in the Chelsea system, and he's not bad. It's not that he's great. He's not bad.
Quite down to earth. Where like Crystal Palace fans looked at him like he was their messiah. He comes to Chelsea and he's kind of just like your average Joe.
Yeah. And he can't tackle.
Sterling,
he can't tackle. He can't tackle.
No.
He has like Scholes. Like how Scholes could not tackle, he can't tackle.
Yeah.
Like no. Like he's a combat midfielder who will get you everywhere, but he also get you a red card.
Roy Keane against Haaland's father type vibes.
Oh my goodness, just taking it out.
Ended his career.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I would just so now we're just gonna quickly talk about who do you think needs to I would say get better? Who do you think really needs to like wake up this transfer window?
Man City.
No, they said
all they've signed is Vardiol. They lost Gundogan, they lost Mahrez.
Yeah, but they got Kovacic. And they got youth squads coming through like Palmer, and maybe they're gonna try. Yeah, but still, they just won a treble. You can't win a treble and then not be active in the transfer window.
Okay,
unless then you're trying to rebuild the transfer budget and see what the youth can do. Maybe they got something cooking too. You never know. August
they've got that oil money. They're not rebuilding any budget.
It's
an endless flow.
I never once again bet against Guardiola. So you know what? Them over there, you're just gonna see the transfer deadline day. You're just gonna see digits.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're still gonna win the league this year.
No, yeah. But I mean, set. It is what it is. But that's a good shot because they do also need, because as we said, like last season wasn't perfect. Obviously, we knew they were going to win, and we knew that when they were going to take off, but there was still some bumps in the road. There were some periods of time where we thought like they might not win it. And it was all like, and all the other teams around have gotten stronger. That's the thing, because all the other teams in the league, like Newcastle, hats off to Newcastle. The Tonali, that fits right, and that's another ball carrier, and it takes the pressure off Bruno Guimaraes. So now he can
I still think they need one more midfielder though.
Yeah,
because they do. As good as Joe Linton is, he's not Champions League quality.
No, that's true. They need to really have some pedigree. Like they can't just have a few. Like Callum Wilson's kind of put some marquee to his name the last few seasons, but they're definitely
don't bet against Joe Willock. He had a good season. He had a good season last year.
Lockdown football. He was good.
Oh no, last season too. He came through. No. He came through.
He came through. Quieter the season before he was though. Yeah. Brilliant.
But so they got someone that will give you a good 7 games a season in Barnes. He'll give you a good 7 games a season.
I think they overpaid for him, but
I mean,
and he's also, again, he's not Champions League quality. Like he's a good player, but he's not Champions League quality.
No, but for example, from Joe Linton, they need those 15 games. For Barnes, you need the 7 days. I think Miggy will give you 10.
I think Barnes is starting over Almiron.
No.
Ooh.
I hear that shout. I think
Howe's phasing Almiron
out. After the season he just had?
But he kind of
he was so hot and cold.
Yeah, he was. He had that period of time.
He was like...
but that was for half the season. If you're getting into a title race with Champions League football in every competition, you can't have a guy that's going to hit once every 4 games.
I also don't know about getting rid of St. Maxime yet. Like with the new signings.
Oh, no. It was time. I love him, but there's just no end product.
Financial fair play.
And it's just, there was no end product. Like,
he did have a quieter season by his standards, I guess.
I mean, and because like he was not like, because it was like when Newcastle were playing, if they get the ball to Saint-Maximin, he can maybe make something happen. Like how Wolves were with Traore.
Yeah.
Get the ball to him, they can might make something happen. But once again, like the end product wasn't there. And now, like for example, Amaran, Willock, and all those guys, they were having the end product. So he kind of phased out. So it was just like, okay, we're down, send on Saint-Maximin. And he did have a period of time where he did actually have good form. But then it came to a point when I was just like, who's the most expendable on the squad? It's probably him. It's like the project is kind of like not failed, but he came, brought good vibes, brought people to the stadium, entertaining. But now it's time to like get like some serious caliber players inside. And two, also he's kind of his injury record as well too. Yeah. So it's kind of, it is what it is. But they also they've done well. I think most of the English Premier teams have done well. Real Madrid, they got Bellingham.
That's all they really.
I think the more impressive signing is getting Arda Güler. That kid looks special.
No, he looks good. And players like that, like when they had Ozzo and they had Guti and everything else, they would play any formation that they would play, but they'll find a way to like just make him work. So basically, if they're playing 3 in the midfield, he'll still play where he like attacking midfield, although like he'll still play where he's most effective. And then they always have the other midfielders who have they can just like, I would say, mop up, and they would actually just take care of the situation. Like now they have Chouameni and Valverde, no nonsense midfielders. Camavinga too. Like they have the license to let him actually flourish, and he's a special player. Also type assists, I've seen that his left foot is crazy. So
he's out for a little while, but
yeah. I think he was not in the game like they recently played. I think they said everyone's.
I think he partially tore his meniscus. It was something with his knee. Oh, he got sent back to Spain to see a specialist a couple days ago.
That's not good.
No, get well soon, bro. Yeah, but Real Madrid there, Barcelona. Don't know what's happening.
Dembele apparently going to PSG, but apparently not.
I've heard just about everything. I've seen his name thrown with as low as Everton, as high as PSG, as far as the Saudi league. Like, there's no.
Apparently, he has a 50 million euro release clause.
Oh,
but no credible journalist is reporting it. Like, I haven't seen any like top tier journalist. Like,
no credible team wants to pay that.
Yeah, but then because I also saw that apparently they're making a move for Pedri, because apparently Pedri had a 100 million euro release clause, which just isn't true. Because when he signed his contract, they put a 1 billion.
I was gonna say, didn't they put like a 1 billion?
I honestly think journalists around PSG are just putting shit out to try and distract from Mbappe.
Yeah, it's
the French media.
Yeah,
it's just you don't really know what's going on. It's just hectic. Yeah, PSG, they've made some. I think they're now in the real rebuild phase. They bought Ugarte from Sporting. They got Lee from, I think, Mallorca. Yeah, he looks electric.
Kyle Aaron's going to Mallorca to replace him.
Yes.
Who?
Kyle Aaron.
Oh, yes, say word.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh, it's up. It's
up. 7 + 5 is
Canada
the transfer.
Up.
Oh, that's up.
Brampton boys up.
Squad's up. Yeah, so they had the real, and they got also Asensio from Real. So
yeah, that's a good little veteran signing there.
That is good too. So like they have more options, and now like with like Messi gone, now there's only 2 people you really need to pass to. That's Neymar.
They need Neymar gone, and they need Mbappe gone.
That's true, and they need to, because
I guess once you really drop that, there is quite the process going on for a rebuild.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, but with the players they have already there, Mendes, Donnarumma, and everything else, they have quality players there, and now they can actually not get the ball, look for one of the big 3s. At least right now, it's get the ball, look for either one of the big 2s. Oh, they're marked. Let me try do sign. And then like obviously they're gonna like PSG. I think they're just going to end up, I would just say, with pretty much with Neymar, because I know Neymar's like, you know, been flirting with like leaving the club ever since he got there.
Neymar's going to Inter Miami.
Oh yeah.
Next season.
Yo, watch.
Next season.
Watch. That's actually a good shot.
Watch Messi, Suarez, and Neymar reunite in the MLS.
Or MSM and Inter Miami.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, apparently, like no joke. Apparently, Inter Miami are looking at Iniesta. Like
Iniesta. Yeah, he left the Japanese.
Yeah, no, Kobe?
Vissel Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard something about Iniesta, but like then it kind of quieted off, and then Busquets and Jordi Alba announced, and I was like, cool.
Well, the thing with the
But
Jordi
yeah,
Alba signing, like 3 days prior, Fabrizio Romano was like, yeah, he's rejected them. He wants to stay in Europe. And then legit 3 days later, he gets unveiled as a new Inter Miami signing.
He rejected them and Messi gave a call. He gave a call and he was like, yo, bro, so you're not going to come? He's like, oh, no, man. He's like, so you're not going to come? And he's like, okay.
Bro showed him, showed him his contract bonuses and his paid for house and was like, oh, okay. So
exactly. He's like, after that, you're going to be like what your position is going to give. You give him a blank check. He's like, yo, you already know how I do. You already know how I do. Got that Beckham money. Now, so there's still a lot like the CR, like Juventus. They got Weah, but there's just still so much. I would say work like all the some other teams. Like I would say AC Milan have done really well.
Yeah,
AC Milan have done really well. Inter.
Who did they sign?
They signed Musa a couple days ago from Valencia, or I think it's not announced, but pretty much finalized.
And then they signed I think it's Chukwueze from Villa.
Yeah, they signed Chukwueze as well.
Yeah, Chukwueze.
And then they also signed.
They signed Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
To be honest, I rate that.
He's the perfect English Serie A signing.
Perfect.
Look how well Tammy Abraham's done in Serie A.
Look how well Smalling's done. Smalling's been the best defender in Serie A like the last 3 years. Okay.
I kind of forgot.
Smalling has always been slept on. I know, like some
I
games.
I didn't hate him in United. That friggin' the game where he scored the like kind of just like switch kick against City. I was like, oh, there we go, Smart.
Which team did he play before he went to United? Was it
Fulham?
Fulham. Okay. I was gonna say Stoke for some reason. He just looks like a.
No, he was at
I didn't
Fulham.
know it was.
Yeah, it's Fulham.
Or like 12
mil or something.
Yeah, okay.
I knew it was someone in that ballpark. I didn't know it was Fulham though. Huh. Yeah. More you know.
Yeah. So I think Inter really need to do some work. Napoli, I think they're pretty much staying the same. I haven't really seen them.
As long as they've locked down Osimhen, haven't they?
Yeah, and I know. I think he was not going anywhere this year. I think
the only team that would have went for him is United, and it didn't make sense to spend 150 mil on a striker. So
no, not in our current projection. We've been spending and losing on strikers for half a dozen years,
and attackers.
Yeah. Still waiting for that Anthony project to work out.
It will.
No. Okay. What
He just needed the season to get used to the feel.
Like he didn't have a horrible season because he's a traditional winger. He's not an inside forward like Salah or Rashford. Like he's a traditional. He needs to use his right
foot. He needs to use his right foot.
See,
that left foot though.
I think he's like a Robin. Like Robin had no right foot. Everyone knew he was gonna cut in onto his left, and he'd still beat you.
No, but the thing is that
if you give him that space, though, he can really he's got that finesse on it. Like
that's why I mean.
This has to be.
He
has to be consistent.
Yeah, no, I just saw.
He's also like 21, coming to a new league. Like
he doesn't like the physicality too. Like he's a feisty player, big chip on his shoulder, but like when he gets bodied, he gets so pissy. Like, he is not happy. He's not having it.
He's got that passion.
Yeah, no, he's El Fuego for sure.
And this is the Sancho one. We'll see.
I think Sancho comes good this year, honestly.
Everyone said that last year.
His preseason forms look better though. Like compared to last season, I think his preseason form has looked.
Ten Hag's been playing as a false nine. He's actually been like linking up play, making decent runs. Like
he
looks like he's in good shape. Like he came to preseason like in good shape. I know there's that meme going around.
Oh yeah, when he has like
literally all it was the wind. It was literally just the wind.
Nah, that's
the person who shot it was like
so foul.
The person who shot it was like,
I seen that.
I'm gonna send it in anyway. He's like, yo.
I seen that on so many meme pages. I'm like, nah, somebody actually sold.
It was literally just the wind was blowing.
They knew how fake it was too. He's like, oh, I'm gonna catch $1.
You saw him in the game against Arsenal. He looked lean. I'm like, the picture from training was 3 days ago. He didn't cut 40 pounds.
No, so like even like last season,
Paddy the Baddy takes like months to do that.
Yeah.
No, I would even say last season, like even in physique wise, it was just the confidence and just the output. Like now you have to perform. There's no excuse because everybody around you, even like I would say Anthony, everyone else is putting their weight. Is now like, okay, cool. You're supposed to be one of the marquee signings. Time to perform. Yeah. That's what it is. We'll see how it goes. We'll see even how Mount goes. We didn't even talk about Mount.
I think Mount's gonna be a very good signing.
64 was a little more than I was hoping after a quieter season on a very Dookie Chelsea.
Everyone
team.
on
No.
Chelsea
That last season for Chelsea is void.
Yeah.
Is void.
Considering he's what 24 and he was back-to-back Chelsea Player of the year before this past season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people
I'm
just.
excited to see what you can do.
I think people just put him as.
He's the perfect player to play alongside Bruno in the midfield because Eriksen was there to be like that like playmaker kind of thing. Eriksen doesn't have the pace or the stamina or the physicality
He's old.
or
Anything.
All he can he's a fantastic player with the ball at his feet. Off the ball, he can't do anything. So Mount is that perfect player where he's not as good as Eriksen on the ball. Yeah. He's still very good, but he also does all the work off the ball as well. So that takes pressure off Bruno as well. Yeah. So Bruno can actually sit there and create instead of having to press for 90 minutes.
That's true.
I think it's a very good signing.
No, the thing about it is that he was just put on this pedestal as the chosen one for some reason. Like some players, like even
he came through Cobham.
Exactly.
They do that with every Chelsea. The moment Mount left, Reece James is the next coming.
Oh no, they always rate like, but I mean, yeah,
it's every team with academy players.
Oh no, that's what it is. Like soccer, like they put them up as like the golden boys. Sometimes it's like, well, Mount is a good, I would say Rashford. 10, 15, like I think Mount's a good 10. Like a 20 goal contribution, like a midfielder. That's what he is. But if you think he's going to be out here putting 20 goals, 10, 15 assists.
Franchise stat leader.
No. Like, look at me. I am him. No. He won't. Like, and that's why as much as I love soccer too, and I think he can do it, but I'm like, he's most likely like, I would say soccer is like a 2010. Like in all competitions, like a 31 is going, but I think people are just trying to like, and he's dealt with the pressure. Like even Mount, he's dealt with the pressure. This new crop of English boys, they deal with pressure really well. Yeah, so, like majority of them deal with pressure really well. So I'm like, okay, let's see how it's gonna go. It depends on Ten Hag. This season depends on Ten Hag, and it's gonna see how everything gels. Just like with the other teams, I think Chelsea, I think they have the most free roam. Liverpool, we didn't even mention them because.
Liverpool, bro.
I mean,
we no love lost for those guys.
No.
I guess you could say they had a good.
They're gonna get top four, but like
they also lost a lot though. Not like they lost like mid to like minor names, but it just feels like they lost.
Their midfield is empty. Their midfield is a run through.
Bro, they lost
run through last season.
No, but now it's an open gate.
They have no defensive midfielder outside of that Bashedic kid, the 18-year-old. He's their only senior DM.
No, he was the best. He was the best midfielder for the whole last season.
He was, but they replaced their midfield with two attacking midfielders.
I know.
They brought in McAllister and Szoboszlai.
Oh no,
that makes no sense. There's no balance in the midfield.
So now I saw them trying to get
him Dom. That's how you say his name, Szoboszlai.
It's Szoboszlai.
Thank you.
So I think they've been looking at Lavia from Southampton. That would be...
That's not happening.
No.
Even if it does, he's not ready to carry a Liverpool.
Oh, no. But I think it's just a step in.
I think a year in the championship with Southampton is perfect for him.
No. He needs Prem. He needs Prem.
I don't think so.
No, he needs Prem.
Do you think 1 year rolling championship will be as like good for him?
I think so, because then he'll really take that, bro. Because the championship is a different breed.
Oh no! It is
playing 3 games a week.
It is
like it's different.
No, it is, and I just think
and it's a lot more physical of a league too. So if that allows him to bulk up and be like that dominating holding midfielder, and then I think he'll be fantastic.
With that, I have a question because I was looking. I didn't realize, but Brendan Aronson is on loan to
Union Berlin. I think
yes, Union Berlin. Do we think that's a smart move for him? Because like
he wouldn't have been able to handle the championship. He's not physical enough to.
Because like I rate him as a player, and I thought he was going to be sold, and like they loaned him off. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're kind of trying to keep like obviously McKennie went back to Juve.
Yeah, McKennie was
that was a bust move. That was a whole bust move.
It's a shame too, because like I really like the American project as much as I hate to say it for the Canadian side of me, but like I've been watching the American like development program like. And I've rated a lot what they do. Like Ricardo Pepi's already made another move, so that'll be exciting to see what he can do. He's like 20 years old, 21 years old.
Yeah. Like he left when he was like 18.
Pulisic went to AC. If I'm
he went to AC.
Like you know, American players are all over the place. Matt Turner might get a little more limelight for Arsenal this season.
Well, I think he might be going to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, he's going to Forest.
And I think we're going to get
David Raya.
Hey, listen, in Arteta we trust, man.
I don't know. All I'm saying. Well, they have Thomas Strakosha as well, who they signed from Lazio last season.
Oh,
he's the other goalkeeper.
Okay.
I only know that because every year in FIFA, like every season, Brentford get relegated, and I'm like, I'm a mid-table team. I need a goalie. Do I take Raya or Strakosha?
I don't know. I always sign like some hidden gem in FIFA. Like I think I took Tom McGill when I was playing with AFC Richmond. I'm like, oh, I need a backup for Zorro. Oh, I'll take Tom McGill. I rate him. Canadian English boy on Brighton. Give some time to develop. Or like we were talking about earlier, Dane Sinclair.
Yeah.
Definitely rate that boy.
That's the like. No, we don't need to talk about career mode. Get back to transfers.
We'll be here all
Get
day.
back to transfers.
Yeah. So I just think that's just basically it for transfers right now. I mean, like all the major teams did their best, but like towards when the season really starts, that's when we're really gonna see some of the low key moves, some of the moves that like some of these managers be planning, the low key moves that's gonna push them either to like, you know, help them like achieve their goals basically. So we're just now gonna just talk about the CPL. So, you know,
Big win yesterday.
Vamos Atleti.
Sam Salter.
Sammy Salter.
Bro, it's nuts to score in the 7th minute and then just hold on.
Yeah, that kind of set a tone. I'm like watching from Upper Autos Club, and I'm like, oh wow, we scored. So like it's early. I was watching for the offside flag because like I saw the whole team just looking around, like linesman. Like okay, so we got a goal, and I was expecting like, you know, maybe it's like the cavalry. Musa has been on a hot streak.
No, he's been crazy. Like the last game, he turned someone inside out and outside in. It was crazy. Yeah, and then I think he scored like two, like one with the left. The one with the right, I'm just like, oh yeah, no,
Calvary's been firing on all cylinders, like offensively this season.
Yeah,
but to get a win against them yesterday was huge. Yeah, and it brings our like push to the top a little bit closer. But like
we're level on points with them now, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think we're both on 27.
No, 24.
I think HFX moved over us though. They beat York today 2-0.
Yeah. No, they've been.
Did you see the first goal Fernandes scored? Bro, way outside the box.
No.
And then Yamarelli. Yamarelli, and he literally went to the York guy and was like, remember me?
Yeah. No. Getting Morelli back was such a big move. I mean, Halifax have made some big moves. And yeah. And, you know, they've always played some good football. And that Ferrin, the number 8 Ferrin, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no.
When he scored the free kick like against us, like the beginning of the season, I was like, oh, he's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
He's going to be a problem.
It's like when, what was his name? St. Maxima regen on Pacific.
Yeah,
you know who I'm talking about with the big white headband, bro. Whenever we watched him last season, the dub, we looked at him like, man, this guy's gonna destroy us.
Oh my goodness. But you know, like, okay, so we're gonna go look at the table right now. So the first to like 6 to like, I think Pacific is first, and then I think York is 6. It's like only like 6 points or something crazy like that.
Yeah, it's all 1 point differences. I think, like I was saying, HFX moved over us because they shut out York, so now we dropped to 6th. But like we're still 2 points behind HFX, and if the team above us was 1 point, then I mean, we're still a win off of pulling ahead to 2 spots minimum.
So I mean, we've been going. Our trajectory has been up. Like we started the season, poor shit.
Most informed team now. I would say.
And right now, like Sammy Salter's getting goals. Antinoro has been looking great. Like our attack is looking great. I would just like to give them. I would like to like now that we got the new signing in, and Zapata's settled in so well, we can actually push forward. I would just like to see once again Zach Verhoeven. He needs to start every game. Zach needs to start every game.
Him and Howarth have been picking up assists like crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, and it's just always about his movement. He's everywhere. He's on the left. I see him, and he's fast.
He's quick.
He's electric. So he's left, right. He's right, left, and then once again, like, you know, Asi as well with the pace up and down as well. You know, we're missing Sako on the left with his pace, but right now you see we have so many options off the bench. We have Shaw, we have Del Campo. Yeah. We have all these different options, and we can see how we can go. You know, we're gonna leave it to Cargo, and Cargo we trust. So far so good, but I would just like to see us going towards the end. I would just like to see us scoring more goals. Keeping clean sheets, just too clean. Keeping clean sheets is a habit now, you know. Especially you have Niba at the left. He's on it. No, he was letting
that
nobody.
One that was on. I don't know if you were there in time to see it, but the one that Ingham saved with the tip of his toe that like rolled in front of the line
and then like, hit it.
Dude, I don't think you get any closer than that. But like the striker sliding in, like, you know, that striker instinct. Full credit to him and everything, but like No, he got and when he got hype, I was like, let's go. I was like, that's what we like to see. So
The defense wise,
Nate's reaction at the end of the game, I could see it the minute the final whistle blew and he had the ball in his clutches. Like just his pure emotion, like really shows what that win meant.
No, it is, and like keeping the shutout. So like defensive wise, I have no problem. Attacking wise too, we have the players. We just need to get the right starting and get the right formations. You know, like Ollie once again been our best player. We need to get him. He needs to be doing less of defensive work and more of offensive work. So like that's why I think once again Zapata being there is such a big thing.
He's just so calm.
He's just so calm. You're not touching the ball. like I remember one time I think he got the ball. I think which game? I think it was against Vancouver, and someone was coming to chase him down. He hit him with. He trapped the ball, hit him with a way. This guy went that way, and like he did not move. He stayed there and he passed. And I'm just like, yo.
That's the kind of like IQ
that's class.
you need.
That is
veteran IQ 101 from a player who has been there on the other side and played against, you know, the likes of La Liga legends like Messi probably. So
don't work what's smart, don't work hard. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna run this game. No. And that he's also been like completing like 90s as well. So I'm like, well, that's good. So and we just got the guy from Montreal on loan. So, and he's also a DM as well. So I think now he's going to give all the other like attackers, I would say we're going to have the two and then everyone else more freedom, because Zapata will hold down this and my man will just go around. I think that's what they've been trying to do. We'll see how it is. Well, yeah, it's getting closer, and I would just say I think the transfer window might be closing.
Or CPL.
Yeah, I think it has a close. I think it might be closed. I think it might be closing. Whenever this episode is, it might be closing. I would say the teams that really need to do something is Valor. I thought Valor were going to be doing so much better than they were this year. Vancouver is an expansion team. I think they've gotten some good signings in. Their last 5 games they've been looked so much better.
Diaz was smart business.
Oh my goodness, and he's gonna score. We know he's gonna score. He was gonna score.
Yeah, I know. When I saw him score against us, I was like, yeah.
It was
right. Like more certain than death or taxes. Alejandro Diaz scoring goals, like it's like Yamarelli. Like you almost like have to put a bet on him. Like he's gonna score.
No, I would just say like teams like Pacific and Forge, they're blessed. They just need to stop. They just need to like stop complacency from kicking in.
But I keep foot on the gas.
That's it. Just keep on going. Calgary though, they do just, I would say,
they switch off.
Yeah, and I mean they're missing Bevan because I think he got suspended. He got a red card last game, so that also helped because he does. I think he's their top scorer. Maybe I'll just say they just have to keep their foot on the gas too. Their squad looks really complete. I'll just say maybe get another striker in as well, but I think their team also looks pretty set. Us as well with the new signings in and everything else, I think we're looking pretty good. We just need to once put a foot on the gas. York is a very, very interesting topic because they should be scoring more goals than they are. They have
everything there to do it. Just for whatever reason, it's not happening.
And they just keep conceding like goals. And when they concede one, you know they're going to get the second one. Yeah, that's it. They've just been up and down a yo-yo team.
Today's game was an example of that.
Yeah,
Fernandez scores right before the break of first half, and I swear like York just didn't play the same the rest of the game.
That's it.
And then Morelli scores and gets in their face, and I'm like after that they just.
The heads drop and then it's over.
They just need to go back to what they were doing in the beginning of the season. Just go back there, go good vibes as well, and then we'll just see how it takes. Yeah, that's really it when it comes to the CPL. I mean, it's in a few weeks. That's when it's going to get really, really interesting. It's going to be like, okay, like who's going to make the playoffs? Yeah. I still don't know about the 5-team playoff thing.
Yeah,
I'm just like.
It'll make for an interesting dynamic because that means like that race to in 6th and 5th right now are gonna like really mean a lot because that's where it's close, where it's like at least a 6-point difference between the last 2 place teams with Vancouver at the very bottom. And
but one team is gonna play like X amount of games and the other team is just gonna have a mosey to.
I don't like the format.
That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
like
what I'm
the
just
format.
like. I don't know how it is. Like maybe I think this is with the mind that we're trying to get more teams in. Like if that's the case, but if they get like, we have another team in, and then it's another playoff spot, I'm gonna be like, you know. But I think they should just make it like, I would say the top 6. You know what? I'll just even scrap the playoffs. I'm like, like whoever wins the league, you win the league. That's what I like. That's what I know.
We would have had our first chip last year.
No, we technically do.
Yeah,
we won the
technically
regular
do.
season.
We won the regular
I just
season.
think it's so weird to say we won the regular season, but it's like, you know,
forward to the
we won the
champions.
league, but we didn't win the league.
Yeah, we won the league, but we didn't win the league. Like, what does that mean? And you'd be like, CPL. But yeah, like once again, it's taking a big leap. Once again, we're getting great goals, good entertainment, more fans, and atmospheres are getting crazy.
Over 5,000 fans at the game last night.
Yeah. That's been the trend.
Yeah.
But those are rookie numbers. We can do more.
Oh, soon we'll be selling out both sides. We'll have both sides open before we know it. That's just like the playoffs. We friggin' filled TD last year for the finals.
No, yeah, that's it. And like people
crazy.
People are coming for football right now, and people are having the fans, and there's a good connection.
When I work the bar, like I said, when I'm in the suites and everything, like, you know, I see people from Halifax. They come in, they literally just flew down. Like I remember like when we were playing Halifax a few weeks ago, and like they're all dealing with like tornado relief and everything. They were telling me about like how their power's been out for ages and all the damage done. And it's like, y'all still flew down here just to see a game. Like,
it
really does speak to the masses, and Halifax does have a really good supporter group.
They do. I think they have the biggest attendance in the league. It's 6K, and I think we're third.
We're a bigger city with, you know, more to do, respectfully.
Yeah. But anyway, those are still rookie numbers, Ottawa.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. No, but everything is going in a good direction. So you know what? We just keep on going. We are massive, and you know, we just take it one game at a time. One game at a time. That's what we're gonna say. But that's gonna be it for the episode. Once again, shout out to Down to the Wire, Jacob in the back there. You know what it is. Thank y'all for coming in.
Pleasure.
As always, you're back from injury.
Yeah.
And it's been going good. Preseason's been looking good for Buddy. But you know how it is. Noah, just take us away.
All right, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, drop us a rating, drop a follow as well. Don't miss out on the episodes. Follow us along on social media. You know where to find us. Thanks for watching, guys.